successfully signed into Flipgrid and customized the account settings, the next step will be to create what's known as a group. If you're familiar with Schoology or Google Classroom, a group would be akin to the course that you're teaching. For instance, you could have a group that's all encompassing world history and all the classes that you teach. All the students could then make a contribution to it. If you'd like to break it down by a specific class period, you can do that as well. You could have a biology period too as a group. If you're familiar with Flipgrid before this training, you may have heard the term grid, which is what a group used to be known as. In August of 2020, Flipgrid changed its verbiage from grids to groups. So a group is what we'll be creating right now. In order to do that, I'll click on Create a Group. I'll go ahead and name it as appropriate. Maybe I'm going to have a World History Period 3. If I'd like to make kind of like a vanity sort of a join code, I can. Or if I just want a random code, I could also have that being developed here automatically by the system. Scrolling on down to Add Students, I will select Student Email, and then I'll hit Next. What you'll need to do now is you'll need to put in the domain that a student should be signing in with. So I can just type in guhsd.net. And then when I hit Next, it'll take me to the next step of the process. If I'd like to, I could also duplicate some topics in. So what this means is the topic is going to be the assignment that I would give to a student. If I already had something that I had built for another course or class, I could bring it in right now, or I can do it later. So I'll choose to skip for now. And what I'll see now is it's created a group code. This link would take the student to the course itself or the group itself with all the topics that may be in it. You may find as we go later on into this training that it would be better to give direct links to the topics, which are the assignments, rather than everything at once. You'll see it listed at the very top. You'll notice I have various types of menu things that I can do. If I click on the name of the course, it'll open it up in a new screen. I can choose to make a group active or hidden. If I go to the share, I can then see the little pop-up window of the code again if I'd like to share that on a screen. If I'd like to generate a QR code, if I'd like to just simply get something to embed, all these things will be talked about a little bit later on. If we go to actions, you'll see you can do things like edit the group, which is the same as this pencil, add a co-pilot, duplicate or clone the group and all its settings therein, and some other things as well. What I'm going to do right now is actually click on the name of the group, and then again, I will be able to see some details. I'm going to go ahead and edit. If I'd like to, I can rename it. Maybe I don't like this verbiage. I want to change it to something a little bit more specific or useful. If I'd like to customize the join code, I can do this as well. I again see the access control for the emails. And then I can also personalize other things. I can update the cover art to make it something that I'd rather have. There's some pictures already given here. And if I'm happy with all these sorts of things, then I would just simply hit Update Group. Since I really didn't do anything, I'm just going to hit Cancel. The next thing we're going to do here is add a co-pilot. And a co-pilot would be like a co-teacher, someone that could co-author a topic or an assignment, or someone that could also come in and see student work. Maybe this is an aide, maybe it's a co-teacher, maybe it's something that you're developing collaboratively and you want to have access for that co-teacher as well. And so to add a co-pilot, you can simply click on Add a Co-pilot or go to Actions, Add Co-pilots. What we'll ask to do in this training is to add guhsd tech at guhsd.net as a co-pilot. This way, if you run into any kind of technical issues, we can help you out. Once you've put in that address, just hit Invite. Since I'm currently signed in as guhsd tech at guhsd.net, I'm not going to invite myself as a co-pilot to my course.